Hi all, here Ravi. I welcome you all to my channel Ravi Tech Studio. So friends, today I brought this video particularly for the job opportunities available with the Airports Authority of India. So the notification that you are seeing on screen is already notified by the Airport Authority of India, particularly for the recruitment of junior executive in the air traffic control. So this is a golden opportunity, particularly for all the aspirants who have done the BSc with physics and maths, as well as BTech in engineering from any discipline from any recognized university in India. So in this video, I am going to cover what are the eligibility criteria, what are the selection procedure, and where all you will get your posting, what are the salary, pay and package, and what will be the cutoff for getting selected in these posts, particularly under the Airport Authority of India. So this video is going to be slightly lengthier, and please keep patience. At the end of this video, definitely will be in a position to apply for this post and without any doubt. Especially all those friends who have not yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to it. Don't forget to press the bell icon so that whenever I am bringing such kind of videos, first of all it will be reaching to you. So let's start our journey. So as you are seeing in this notification, this has been already notified, advertised number 2nd 2022. So as all of you know, Airport Authority of India is basically responsible for creating, upgrading, maintaining and managing civil aviation infrastructure both on ground as well as in airspace in our country. And also it has been given a mini Ratna category 1 status by the government of India. So it is a public sector undertaking. So Airport Authority of India has invited application for eligible candidates to apply online through Airport Authority of India website. Website is given here www.aai.aero. So you can go there and you can apply for the post of junior executive. No application through any other mode will be entertained. That means you have to apply only via online option. So these are the details about the vacancies. Total number of vacancies are 400. So this is a very golden opportunity because vacancies are more and which have been further subdivided as per the as per your category. Like for general category there are 163 seats, for economic weaker section 40 seats, and for OBC non-creamy layer 108 posts, and for SC 59, ST 30, and person with benchmark disability 4 posts are reserved. So put together there are 400 posts, particularly for junior executive air traffic control. So if we look at the minimum qualification, so either you have full-time regular bachelor degree of 3 years in science, that we say BSc with physics and mathematics, or full-time regular bachelor degree in engineering in any of the discipline with physics and mathematics should be subject in any one of the semester curriculum. This is actually mandatory qualification. Candidate shall have minimum proficiency in both spoken and written English of the level of 10+2 standard. The candidate shall have passed English as one of the subject in 10th or 12th. There is no experience required for this post, particularly this is clearly mentioned here. And now if you come for the person with benchmark disability, acid attack victims subject to medical standards required for ATC license and without major restrictions in muscle movement. Physical requirement, these are the codes given like sitting thigh and BN, blindness, hearing, C, RW, SE and MF. The detailed about this is given at the bottom. So total there are 400 vacancies. So I would first wish you all the best, particularly for all these parents who are eagerly waiting for such kind of opportunity. There are 400 posts, so you can apply for it, and both BSc as well as BTech candidates are eligible to apply for it, and there is no experience. So number of vacancies which are here given may increase or decrease as per the requirement set by the Airport Authority of India. So the definitions are given here, particularly for all these AS, ST, VN, which is clearly mentioned here. So S means sitting, ST means standing, and BN means bending, H means hearing, C communication, RW reading and writing, SE means seeing, MF means manipulation by fingers. So all these different categories, particularly are also eligible for apply for these reserved posts, particularly 4 posts. Here two special notes are given. Degree should be from recognized or deemed university or from any apex institution like IIT, NIT, IIMs, XLRIs, TS, etc. Percentage of marks, minimum 60% marks are required or equivalent for bachelor degree. Candidate having BE, BTech, BSc degree are allowed to apply against the post which essential qualification is mentioned as bachelor degree in engineering. So in this 400 posts, all requirement is BSc or BTech, so you can be applied for it. Departmental candidates who are already working with the Airport Authority of India, which is having recognized degree, can also apply through the eligible mode, right? They can also apply for the post. Age limit is clearly mentioned. Maximum age limit is 27 years as on 14th of July 2022, and on this age relaxations will also be given as per the category, like for 10 years for person with benchmark disability, 5 years for SC, ST and 3 years for OBC. Non-creamy layer will be provided, and all those who are particularly claiming the age relaxation need to provide a certificate from the government approved certificate. And for ex-serviceman, age relaxation is applicable as per the prescribed by Government of India order issued time to time. Upper age limit is relaxed by 10 years for the candidate who are in regular service of Airport Authority of India. The date of birth as recorded in the matriculation or secondary examination certificate will only be accepted. No subsequent request for change in date of birth will be entertained. Note down the important dates. Online application have already started on 15th June 2022 and the last date of online application is 14th July 2022 and tentative date of examination will be intimated later on the website. So you can check the website. Now main important part of this notification is remuneration. So for a junior executive you are going to get a salary of 40,000. That would be 3% increment and maximum salary would be 1,40,000 per month. So in addition to the basic pay, you will be entitled to get the DA, right, and HRA. So basic pay, DA at the perk of 35% of the basic pay, HRA and other benefits like CPF, gratuity, social security scheme, medical benefits, etc. are administered as per the Airport Authority of India norms. So total cost to company per annum for the post of junior executive is around 12 lakhs approximately. So it's a very good package, I must say. So please try for it very seriously. And important instructions are given. Only Indian nations fulfilling the eligibility criteria can apply for the above post. Candidates enrolled in the final semester or final year on the cutoff date are allowed to apply for the post, subject to condition that they must be possession of final results at the time of joining or at the time of document verification. No further relaxation will be provided. Date of declaration of result or issuance of mark sheet shall be deemed to date of acquiring qualification. There shall not be relaxation on this account. Age, experience, reservation certificate and all eligibility criteria shall be reckoned on 14th July 2022. Vacancy reserved for OBC non-creamy layer categories are available for OBC belonging to non-creamy layer only as per the Government of India guidelines. An OBC certificate you need to provide from the authorized signatory. Similarly, EWS certificate need to be provided, right, if you are claiming and applying for the post under this category. Similarly, for SC, ST and disability certificate, all these certificate formats are available. You can download and make the certificate and upload it while you are applying for the online application form. In the case of integrated master degree engineering, candidate will have to produce a certificate at the time of document verification support of position of graduation degree and statement of the mark in the engineering issued by the university and institution. You have to specify the percentage of mark even though you are having a CGPA pattern in your degree, that also need to be converted into the percentage of marks. A rounding of mark is not actually acceptable. If it is 59.99, that can be 60%, but 59.85 cannot be considered as 60%. So don't do the round of the marks. In case of employees coming from PSUs, if you are working already with some public sector undertaking, and pre-production of maximum 3 increment in the form of personal pay will be given to all eligible employees who have been recruited in the Airport Authority of India direct recruitment, and that is the initial basic pay of the candidate will be fixed at the starting level of the scale to which he has been selected. So this is very important point is mentioned. If you are already working with any of the PSUs, right, following the IDA pay scale, pay production up to the maximum 3 increment in the form of personal pay will be given to all eligible employee who have been recruited in the year. So that means those who are already working with PSUs, their basic pay may be entirely different than the freshers. This is clearly mentioned here. So 3 increment will be added, and on which pay will be decided. In case of employees coming from central government, ministry, department, CDA, pay production up to 3 increment in the form of personal pay will be given to all eligible employee who have been recruited in the AI direct recruitment, that the initial pay basic pay of the candidate will be fixed at the starting level of the scale to which has been selected. चलिए next is selection procedure. This is very important part of this notification. So candidate should carefully read all the instructions, right, which before filling the application form, because whatever information you are going to give, that will be used for shortlisting you for the next stage. So on selection, candidates shall also attend ICAO language, International Civil Aviation Organization language minimum proficiency level 4 operational for the purpose of issuing a license or rating. So this is must. After you getting selected, you have to clear this exam. So any candidate who is not able to attain ICAO proficiency level 4 or above during the training, his candidature or his service will be terminated. So this is a very important point, you note down. On the basis of the detail furnished in the application form, candidates shall be called for online examination and admit card shall be issued to them accordingly. So admit card of the online examination will be sent to the candidate through registered email only. So you must have a valid email ID. There will not be any negative marking for the wrong answers attempted by the candidate. So online examination will be followed by document verification, voice test, background verification. Candidate will also be tested for psychoactive substance before employment. So all these things will be done right before you are getting selected. So be prepared as per the requirement. Next one, the presence of the following psychoactive substances will be tested, like amphetamine or amphetamine type stimulants, opiates, metabolites, cannabis as THC, cocaine or barbiturates, benzodiazepine. So these all the different things will be tested during the medical examination. Candidate will be shortlisted on the basis of their performance in online examination, and they will be called for document verification and voice test. Roll numbers of the candidates shortlist for the document verification voice test will be declared on the Airport Authority of India website. So you can visit. The call letter will be sent to shortlisted candidate through email. During document verification, candidate will have to produce all the original certificates along with the proof of identity, one set of the self-attested photocopies of all certificate. If the identity of the candidate is in the doubt, or if he is not able to produce the requisite document, or there is a mismatch of information in the document, his candidature will be rejected. No additional time will be given or for producing original documents. So be careful about this. Candidate already working in central government should produce the no objection certificate. This is very must. Either you are working with the central government, state government, autonomous bodies, public sector undertaken, then you have to produce the no objection certificate from the present employer at the time of document verification. If you are not able to produce that, your candidate will also be rejected. The provisional selection of the candidate will as per the merit list prepared on the basis of their performance on online examination, subject to qualifying the voice test and meeting all the other eligibility criteria prescribed for the post, including test of psychoactive substance and background verification. Roll number of candidate provisionally selected for appointment will be declared on Airport Authority of India website, and offers of appointment will be sent to the provisionally selected candidate on their registered email IDs. So, offer of appointment will be issued only after completion of the background verification process. The selected candidate will have to undergo training, during which they will be paid basic pay along with other admissible allowances. The selected candidate shall have to execute a surety bond of an amount of 7 lakh to serve Airport Authority of India during training and for a period of 3 years after completion of training. So, this is the minimum time. If you are violating any of these service norms, you have to pay 7 lakhs rupees. Selection of candidates shall be provisional, subject to verification of documents and all those tests which are already mentioned. Selected candidate will be liable to posted anywhere in India. So, it's the all India service liability. Keep in mind, these are very important points which I just now discussed. Action against misconduct: if you do any misconduct, then candidates are advised to furnish correct information first, and it should match with the document which you are going to provide. If any kind of false and tempered fabricated documents are being found out, your candidacy will be rejected. At any stage of recruitment or later, if candidate is found guilty of any misconduct such as impersonating or procuring impersonation by a person, or restoring to any irregular means of connection with his or candidature during selection process, or canvassing in any form using undue influence of his or candidate by means of submitting false certificates, documents, information, suppressing any information at any stage, or giving wrong information regarding his or category. Alright, this is all. And while appearing in the examination, thereafter candidate will be summarily rejected and will be terminated from the service, apart from initiating another action or taking legal recourse as it deemed to be. How to apply? Before applying for the post, candidate should ensure that he or she fulfilling the eligibility criteria which already mentioned, and candidate are advised to read following the instruction carefully in the online form and fill it. Candidates are required to apply only through online mode, and link will be available on www.aai.aero under the tab careers. No other means or mode of applications are accepted. Incomplete application will be rejected. Candidate should have a valid personal email ID and mobile number. It should be kept active at least until the time the selection process is not completed. Before starting the filling the online application form, candidates should have all these documents. First is valid email ID, that is required, that you have to enter in the application form, and this email ID should not be changed, right? You have to keep it shape. Your mobile number, scanned copy of all the documents, scanned copy of the passport size photograph and not more than 3 months old, and scanned signature in digital form, or relevant documents, certificates, experience certificate, disability certificate, discharge certificate for ex-servicemen, apprentice certificate from Airport Authority of India. These all documents should be ready with you, then you start. Candidates are advised not to respond to the unscrupulous advertisement appearing in any newspaper website, right? So, if you have found advertisement only on the official website, then it's the valid advertisement. Application fee: there is a fee of 1000 rupees, right, to be paid by the candidates. SC, ST and female candidate have to pay at least 81 rupees only. However, person with benchmark disability and apprentice who have already successfully completed 1 year of apprenticeship training in Airport Authority of India are exempted from any kind of fees, and fees paid through the online mode only. Fees submitted by another mode will not be accepted. The application form is integrated with the payment gateway. Once you fill it and you submit, immediately your payment page will open and you have to pay directly from there. And you can pay by SBI MOPS payment portal. The candidates are required to deposit the requisite examination fees online through internet banking, debit card, credit card. Check the charges, commission applicable for selected mode of payment, and same shall be borne by the candidates. After the payment is complete, candidates shall be automatically redirected to the application portal, and candidates may take a printout of the submitted application form, and it has to be kept safe for the future reference, and there is no need of to send the printout to the Airport Authority of India. Fees once paid will not be refunded. Keep in mind, a duplicate payment, if any, will be refunded after the closing date. Instruction regarding the scanning of photograph and signature, it is also clearly mentioned. First of all, your photograph should not be older than 3 months, right? And photograph in cap, hat, dark glasses will not be acceptable. Religious headwear is allowed, but it must not cover the face. Size of the scanned photograph file should not be more than 50 kb, should be between 20 kb to 50 kb, and dimensions 200 into 230 pixels only. For the signature also, application has to sign on white paper with the black ink. Size of the signature should not be more than 20 kb, it will be 10 or 20 kb. Dimension is 140 to 60 pixel preferred. Some other instructions are given, so I will give you brief instruction about this. Before submitting the application, candidate must ensure that he or she fulfilling the eligibility criteria, and make sure that the category in which they are applying, they should have the relevant documents with them. Candidate is advised to apply only through online mode, right? This is clearly mentioned. Airport Authority will not take any responsibility for candidate not being able to submit, so don't wait for the last minute application. Be apply well in advance, because the last if website is not working, for that Airport Authority of India is not responsible. These are some general, and this is very important thing. No TADA will be paid for appearing for online examination. If any conflict happens, right, then court and jurisdiction for any dispute will be Delhi. Airport Authority will not bear any liability on account of salary, leave salary, pension contribution if any of the previous employment of any candidate already working in the central government, autonomous body or public sector undertaking. All future communication will be through either email or via website, so you can visit the website regularly for any kind of updates. In case of any dispute in advertisement, English version for the employment notice will be treated as valid. Online test will be bilingual, Hindi and English. So in both the language, your advertisement has been given, and also test will be conducted in both the language. So this is the golden opportunity, particularly for all the freshers who have just recently done BTech, on those who are in final year, as well as bachelor degree in science with physics and mathematics, they are also eligible. So there is a golden opportunity to be becoming the part of Airport Authority of India. Total 400 vacancies are there. So do apply. I will wish you all the best. This is a golden opportunity. So for today, this much is enough. For all the friends who are new to my channel, please do subscribe to it. Don't forget to press the bell icon. See you all in the next video with a new update. Till then, have a nice day. Good day.